What up, everybody? Blade the Scholar Magic, and this particular deck is for Miss Janette. She is a coworker, and she wanted a budget deck for zombies. So I was like, okay, I can do this. And we settled on Gisa the Hellraiser. I was working with this one with Marchesa. Kind of really enjoyed the card in general. Was very excited about making lots of zombies. We want to basically target our opponents on their turn and also on our turn. And we can do that through a couple ways. I'm going like kind of a budgety option, so I kind of restricted some of the choices, but overall it always works out. You'll always be able to do powerful things. In this way, we can actually target our opponents and trigger Gisa, because it's only once a turn where if we target, we get to create two zombies. And she also gives a 1/1 buff to them and menace. So Demolition Field is perfect. We can just plop this down, add colorless, and then for 2 and a tap, we can go ahead and target our opponent's land. Targeting would meet a crime, and we can go ahead with Gisa on the battlefield and set her off. What's really nice about these, you can kind of just store them up on the battlefield, use them for mana when you're ready to like get your crime for Gisa at the right time. Then you're ready to do it. And there's a lot of cards like this that are kind of similar. They kind of store itself up. Like Ghost Vacuum also does this. Where you can just pay this for 1, and then later on you can just start, well, you can do it throughout, but you can, like with Gis on the battlefield, you can tap this during your opponent's turn if you already did a crime through your turn, and simply tap it. There's no mana investment, and you get to exile a target card from a graveyard. Fantastic. Relic of Progenitus also does this. So you have some nice graveyard hate overall. Cling to Dust also does that. So if you're a Cling fan, make sure you like and subscribe, because that's what we're doing here today. We're doing crimes, baby. And you can kind of just see the list here. There's a who's who, but some of my favorite, to be honest, have been like the Saga cards, where you get like 3 chapters worth of crime. Like Elspeth's Nightmare is perfect, right? So versatile. You get to hit a graveyard, you get to hit the opponent's hand, you get to hit a creature with power 2 or less. It's such a good card for this deck, and really kind of frees you up to being able to play like your instants to get crimes, right? Because you basically can exhaust these during your turn, these Saga triggers, and then when you move to your opponent's turn, you can start using your instants. Ooh, Dismember is very good too. I have Snuff Out in here as well, so we have some really nice, just really nice instant speed spells you're just gonna love. I'm so excited. Don't sleep on the Aristocrats either. These things just create crimes like on the fly, baby. So he chose the Vengeful Blood Witch. So yeah, are you guys ready to go? Like, this is zombies. So thanks, Miss Janette. This was really cool. I'm thinking we're gonna call the video "This Field is a Desert," and just show like Field of Ruin with like maybe Gisa in there, just chilling in the. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so excited. Brawl. We're in Brawl today. Thanks again for joining me. Once again, subscribership is great. You know, your view also is important to me, so thank you so much. And we have a mystery giveaway actually that just came up. Vaughn helped me make an Omnath deck on stream, so we are giving away a Omnath deck. I'm going to basically sleeve it up for a video and give you guys some time to make some comments on the video, and we're gonna give that sucker away like as an in-between to the 750, you know, because I know we're jonesing for the 750. So we're gonna get there faster than normal. And we got zombies. I see zombies. Did I add any ramp in this deck? Probably not. We might have to come back, but yeah, there's no ramp. We are just straight up like Zombo Nation today. Who needs that other stuff? Who needs it? It's probably this one, right? I would like to get to the Slasher. It's our best card. It looks like we can just curve out, which is pretty nice. So. I would like to kind of get to Gisa, so I'd like to add like at least a Dark Ritual and like a Signet. At the very least, you know. There's not many other ways to ramp in black. I mean, Lots of like mana rocks, I guess. Opponent is in some spooky colors. And that is a scary first striker. Kind of takes care of a lot of my stuff. Should we just start shipping it in, though? Get a lot of cards, you know. Well, they can't swing in now. I guess we just chill. Man, this will really make my zombies really crazy. Okay, Oppo is a complete hater. We could probably lower our land count. I think we ended up at 40. So, ish. So that actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Go like this.
I must train harder.
This is a decline. Yeah, I figured like they were kind of like a, you know, like that. You know, I had a feeling. Any good persist targets in there? Not at the moment. Get the Slasher out, just a really, really strong card, like a must answer. Basically, it will just take half of their life total away, like instantly. Okay, well, it will come back. So, once again, just like such a strong card.
But I'm taking the credit when we win.
Sacrifices must be made.
I would like to get into our Gisa here. Let me just kill that. Oh, okay. Remember to read the text. I love reading text. It's like my favorite thing. Okay, let's go like this. I don't want to discard. I can get the auger. Kind of a tough decision here. Wow. Kind of up against the power level here a little bit for the budgie deck. Kind of decision here. This, there's no more cards in their hand. This is probably the best card is the Sidisi. It's not good. This will just be me. Sure, I'll mill a card. It's fine. There's a land. I don't know if we can keep up with the ring, but we'll try. Sure. Another board wipe. This guy's like a board wipe master. I think it kind of illustrates like the importance of like ramp in your deck, mostly. Get some cards off that, right? Yeah, just a couple. Okay, never say die. Never say die. Never say die, guys. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on our opponent. I think it's this. I mean, Gisa into this is a lot of damage. Like, and they're pumping that ring up. If they counter my geese, I could reanimate it too. That'd be like another clever way to get into some serious damage.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a... That's a crime. That's a crime. You see how he did this, guys? We do not care about the Planeswalker. Oppo, don't die. Don't die to your ring. Please do not do that. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. What? No blocks. That's psycho. I've seen some ways where like Esper gets out of this, so like they find a way to like bounce the ring back or some shenanigans like that. Or like maybe a Shelly would help them a lot. But they have to do a lot of damage. The Tiny Bones joins up might just kill him too. We'll see. Esper is always tricksy. Trixie. Oh, okay. Perseus. Yeah, looking for the answer here. 3 mana.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Zombie down. swings in. I do not think I need to block this. And that's a concession. Nice. Okay, quick little just check in to see how many lands that we were running total. 2, 3, 30, 33 lands. And then I have 35, 36. Yeah, I think I was pretty comfortable with like just like kind of a low land count for this. Like 36 lands was pretty good. 2, 3, 6. Yeah, 36 lands. I thought that was pretty low to the ground. Definitely going to have to add a little bit of kind of action there at the beginning though, just to kind of accelerate us a little bit. Dark Ritual is a good one. What's up, everybody? So we're back. Just a quick little recap. We added the Dark Ritual, we added a Springleaf Drum, and an Arcane Signet. And we found cuts for some of the more expensive instants or sorceries in our deck. The Fleshbag Marauder was pretty cool, but it only hits like just creatures of any type. It doesn't like specify. So if it hit Planeswalkers like a Playcrafter, it'd be like much better. So we got rid of that one too. So nothing too crazy. Just added a little bit of rampies. That's all. We are against Urza, Prince of Krog. They have a Kefka avatar. I believe this one cares about artifacts. Let's see. Ooh, a little artifact lord. Nice. Okay. Opponent goes first, and we got quite a lineup here. Quite a bit of value overall. I love the Emperor Bones here with the crimes. It just get the Gisa down, and we're just kind of going to town in that way. And we will not be discarding. Our opponent will be here, though. So we love that. This has been really amazing, guys. This card has been really outperforming. So I was actually probably thinking about maybe just putting this as a thumbnail, because the Tiny Bones joins up has been incredibly strong. How about this? This gives ward to our legendary creatures. We could double spell next turn, which would be kind of nice. Get our ramp down. Okay, let's try that first. Maybe you can get lucky with a Mire Triton mill. Let's try that first. Let's try the Mire Triton. Maybe get a nice persist in there. It's just a Fester Leech, nothing too fancy. This is fine. Okay, and there's that. Can go right back into the Marauder if we wanted to kind of exhaust our value. Okay, Sentinel. Okay. This is zombies right now, so I don't mind doing that because we just get the trigger right here. It's been really good. This gets a buff, and now we are really smoking. What a card! Ooh, top, like real strong stuff. Look at this. Look at this value. I think we can do the Emperor Bones thing too, which is really nice. So I think we should just do that. And we can adept this thing here. It's just 2, right? We can like really wreck their world here. We can summon up the Accursed Marauder. I'll give you the card, opponent. Got some stuff to do here. And then we can adept our Emperor. Oh, did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. I did it so wrong, guys. I'm so sorry. I really don't use this card very often. I'm supposed to eat it and then I'm supposed to adept, so. Oh, what an awful result. Okay, good game like you won, or like what we doing? And I was supposed to target them. I was supposed to target their graveyard. Okay, my bad. Anyways, guys, everything is fine. Okay, here we go. Now I've done it. Okay. Dang, Miss Janette, you got a banger of a deck. This is a banger. It's a bang. It's a bang bang. Beast mode, the mighty. Oppo goes first with a Grief in hand, which is absolutely busted. And only 1 land, so that's a bummer. A little bit different, I guess. I mean, these zombies are good, guys. Like, what can I tell you? They feel really good. Do we just get the priest down? Probably. Let's tack in. Sense a counter spell? Does not. Ooh, Rampies. Playing against Tatiova, a true Simic lord. How much are you devoted to the ramp? Not very devoted to the ramp. A creature, guys. A creature. Planeswalker, that kind of sucks, huh? I can't let Bill live. That's what's unfortunate about this event. It must die. Whenever this creature or another non-token zombie you control dies, I want that to kind of like keep going. But there's so much fodder if I just pull the trigger on it. That's a lot of zombies, a lot of fodder. A lot of cards. I guess we go like this. Let me do the thing. Persist. Oh shit. It looked good on paper. You're gonna take my priest? You're crazy. You just gave me a crazy attacker opponent. Or maybe I'm the crazy one. Jesus. Oh my god. Divine Slasher. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. We'll offspring the hell out of that. That's insane. And I guess we hold up, keep Hagram Mauling available. They're nearly dead. Down to 1. There must have been a hit point I missed along the way. But, yeah. That was a close one. You know, they have Simic power at 7 mana, you know. Anything could happen to us, really. Okay. And I think we're gonna be good for the night, guys. I think that was fine. I think we had a good time. This was Gisa the Hellraiser, and very impressed. Ooh. Kind of like did some crazy things, and there's a lot of game actions to take, which I think you will really like about it, and some cards to kind of investigate. Obviously, the Emperor Bones is pretty wild and whacked out, so yeah, just remember to be targeting your opponent's stuff, you know, their graveyard with this card to get your crimes. We did have some cool little lines there, especially with the Marauder, and yes, these are all, you know, which is really cool, is they're all zombies. These are all zombies. So they all have synergy, right? And yeah, if you're to get into Gisa, I really think it's going to be like these cool enchantments, like these Tiny Bones joins up. I think you're just going to absolutely adore these cards for this deck, because they're just sitting there. They're kind of just stored up, and you just have to like turn them on. Same thing with the Ghost Vacuuming Relic. These actually are like even maybe more valuable, because they can do it the turn that Gisa comes down, and then maybe if you already did a crime for that particular turn, you know, say for instance if you did your thing with your Emperor Bones, you know, and target your opponent's graveyard on combat, and then you're going to your opponent's turn and you're activating your Ghost Vacuum, and then EDH, maybe you're also have a Relic, and on your opponent's next turn you're activating your Relic, and then maybe on your opponent's next turn you're playing like a instant speed spell, like a Dismember or something, and all of a sudden you put to the board like 6 3/3 zombies with Menace, you know, and then all your other zombies are super strong. Zombies are cool. All right, I appreciate you guys. Hope you love the channel. Bye bye.